They love.
Today, a comparison of two of our most popular semi-automatic espresso machines, the Gaggia Classic and the Gaggia Color.
After 20 years, the Gaggia Classic is still one of the most popular semi-automatic espresso machines available. But for the budget-conscious consumer, the Gaggia Color offers the same basic capabilities as the Classic.
Of course, there's some trade-offs for that lower price, and we're here to tell you exactly what those are and which machine might be best for you.
First, let's talk about what these machines have in common. For espresso brewing, both machines use a commercial size and style chrome-plated brass portafilter. Both come with pressurized single and double shot filter baskets, as well as a non-pressurized double shot basket. So both machines as purchased are ready to brew with ESC pods. Many other companies do require you to purchase a separate pod kit. In fact, every Gaggia semi-automatic machine is ready to brew with pods right out of the box.
For steaming and frothing milk for lattes and cappuccinos, both machines use the same Panarello steam wand, which automatically injects air to produce a nice, rich froth. If you want to take frothing further, Gaggia makes an optional latte art Panarello wand, which fits both machines as well as any other Gaggia machine. That optional wand does automatic frothing, but when you remove the outer sleeve, it turns into a manual steam wand, giving you very fine control.
So if you want to pour latte art, you are going to want that optional wand.
So how do these machines differ? Well, most obvious is the housing. Stainless steel on the Classic, ABS plastic on the Color. But the real differences are underneath the bodywork.
First is the brew group. On the Classic, it's chrome-plated brass, and on the Color, it's aluminum. So if you're familiar with espresso brewing, you know that temperature stability is a big factor. The brass used on the Classic has more thermal mass and therefore better temperature stability. The Classic has a real advantage here when brewing multiple shots back to back. It just takes longer for the Color to recover to brewing temperature.
So going deeper inside, another difference is in the boilers. The Classic has a 1370 watt, 3.5 ounce aluminum boiler. The Color uses a 9 ounce, 1100 watt stainless steel boiler. Now on the Classic, the heating elements are wrapped around the outside of the boiler. On the Color, those heating elements are within the boiler.
Now, at first thought, you might think that a larger boiler made of stainless steel is better than a smaller boiler made of aluminum, but the Classic's boiler is actually the winner here, with greater thermal mass for better temperature stability. It's more powerful, and with the heating elements on the outside, they don't directly contact water, resulting in less scale buildup.
The Classic's boiler gets back up to temperature a lot faster. For example, in our test, the hot water recovery time on the Classic was 17 seconds compared to 52 seconds for the Color.
Another very significant difference is that the Gaggia Classic has a three-way solenoid valve, while the Color does not. The three-way valve releases excess pressure and brew water at the completion of brewing. So you'll notice a spurt of water coming out of this tube and emptying into the Classic's drip tray at the end of brewing. The release of pressure does two things. First, it makes for a drier and easier to knock out coffee puck in the portafilter, and it adds to longevity by reducing wear on other internal components caused by residual pressure.
So the big difference in these machines comes down to better thermal stability in the Classic and a build quality designed for a longer service life. And with the more powerful boiler, you should see slightly better steaming performance with the Classic.
Truth is, both machines are capable of brewing excellent espresso. Where the Color falls behind is in overall durability and in brewing shots in rapid succession. So if you're on a budget, new to espresso, or maybe don't think you're going to use your machine every day, the Gaggia Color is a good choice, especially if you're going to brew with ESC pods. With pods, you won't miss the three-way valve as much, as there's no puck of coffee to knock out, and you can still make cappuccinos and lattes right at home.
On the other hand, if you'll be using your espresso machine daily and brewing multiple shots, will use mainly fresh ground coffee and don't like waiting, you're going to appreciate the better thermal stability, quicker recovery, and the three-way solenoid valve on the Gaggia Classic.
I'd also recommend the Classic to newer users of home machines who have been drinking espresso for a while, or those who don't mind paying more for better build quality that's going to last longer.
If you'd like more information, check out the Comparomatic at WholeLatteLove.com. There you can do side-by-side comparisons of more than 75 specs on just about every machine that we sell.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on everything coffee.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Morgan from Whole Latte Love.
Thanks for watching.
Whole Latte Love is your resource for everything coffee. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily updates on new coffee gear, plus hundreds of videos including how-tos, equipment reviews, recipes, expert technical advice, and more.
Today, a comparison of two of our most popular semi-automatic espresso machines, the Gaggia Classic and the Gaggia Color.
After 20 years, the Gaggia Classic is still one of the most popular semi-automatic espresso machines available. But for the budget-conscious consumer, the Gaggia Color offers the same basic capabilities as the Classic.
Of course, there's some trade-offs for that lower price, and we're here to tell you exactly what those are and which machine might be best for you.
First, let's talk about what these machines have in common. For espresso brewing,